If you were to ask me what my biggest fear is, the answer would be very simple: having no money. And I'm sure I'm not the only person living with that fear of going broke or parting ways with my money. There are many people who worry about money so much so that it becomes the reason that keeps them awake at night. The human mind has somehow conditioned itself to live with the worries surrounding money. Having less money makes us worried, and having more money comes with the fear of losing it. I remember how money used to be the only thing I wanted when I completed my education. And when I started finally making money, I realized that I wanted to have more of it. Money is one of the most underestimated kind of addictions known to us today, which has the power to impact every area of our lives: relationships, health, and overall behavior. And I am no saint here. I am guilty of being too attached to my money, and I still think twice before buying anything for myself. But over time, I've lived to learn that no amount of money will be enough for me, and I need to focus on other important things in life that will make me happy. Being mindful about your money is important. After all, it provides for the necessities in life, and it is what you need to live a comfortable life. But when money becomes an obsession and it starts controlling every aspect of your life, it becomes important to act on it. You can't be wasting your day worried about something that only forms a part of your life, whilst ignoring the things and people that you should truly be worried about. So if you feel money forms the center of all your worries, here are some practical ways to help you to be less worried about your money. 1. Change your mindset. While working as an intern for a company back in 2006, I always found myself being worried about what the future actually holds for me. I remember telling my father that I wanted to make money, whilst also being happy with my work. And he always reminded me of two things that have actually now become part of how I look at life. Firstly, tension can never be a solution to any of your problems, so why have it in the first place? And secondly, think of the people who are homeless and those who have no food to eat. Are your worries bigger than theirs? Sometimes all I need is a reminder of how important it is to wear a smile on your face. Adapting mindfulness as a way of thinking will help you get rid of your worries in no time, and you realize that there's nothing to be worried about in the first place. All you need to do is think of a mantra that will help you get through in times of worries. For example, tension won't get me anywhere. I am a fighter and I'll get through this. I have a roof over my head and food to eat, so I am blessed. Number 2, draw power from faith. Your faith is more powerful than you think it is, and sometimes it is all you need to draw some positivity from to move ahead with confidence. I know people who will step out of their house without offering some form of prayers to God, as they feel is the way to let go of their worries and be more calm and composed throughout the day. I was reading through 1 Peter 1 verse 6 to 7 the other morning, and I was struck again by how our faith is worth more than precious gold. The idea is echoed later in 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 3. Your beauty should not come out of outward adornment, such as elaborate hairstyle and wearing of gold jewelry or fine clothes. Rather, it should be that of inner self, the unfading beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is of great worth in God's sight. The comparative value of money and faith is essentially this: money brings us temporal but substantial power, treasure, access, and opportunities for philanthropy. Faith brings us power, treasure, access, and opportunities to give of ourselves. The question is this: which one do you desire more? You cannot serve both God and money. Matthew 5. Point number 3. Focus on the positives. It is important to brace yourself for the worst case scenario, and it is equally important to be optimistic about what will happen in the future. Being too focused on the negatives will only make you anxious and worried about your money. One of the effective ways to counter worries is to count your blessings and be content with what you have. In order to help myself focus on the positive things in life, I started maintaining a wall of gratitude in my house where I post everything that I'm grateful for. Every time I feel like I don't have much in life to celebrate, I turn to this wall to remind myself of how happy actually I should be for everything that I actually have. I also engage in some positive self-talk to stay motivated. Point number 4. Live in the present. Our worries are often fueled by our tendency to think too much about the future. It won't be wrong to say we keep imagining things only to find a reason to be worried about, such as, what if I lose my job? Or what if I run out of money and I have nothing to fall back on? Or will I be safe enough to have money post-retirement? While it is good to have financial goals and have a desire to build a secure future, you shouldn't forget to focus on what actually the present holds for you. Putting it better, you can choose to work hard today to earn job security and better pay to secure your life post-retirement. Point number 5, imagine the worst possible outcome. It might sound stupid, but sometimes the only way out of fear is through it. The extent of your fears is magnified by the uncertainty and fear of the unknown. Imagining yourself in the most fearful situation possible can help you embrace anything that life throws at to you and move on without worries. For example, the thought of losing my business often made me go worried and anxious. And every time I experience this fear, I remind myself of the other options I have to sustain myself in case this should happen. Getting another job, starting a side business, or even my savings. These are some of the things I often remind myself when I worry too much about my money. I know it is hard not to be obsessed about money because we have so many financial goals to meet. But shedding away these worries is totally worth the stress-free life. Live and laugh with the ones you earn for, and find happiness in the things that can't be bought with money. If you got value out of this video, kindly hit the subscribe button to join this family. And please hit the like button so YouTube will share this video with other people to also get knowledge out of it. And let's engage in the comment section on how you deal with your worries concerning money. Till then, catch you again in the next video. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 reasons why you might be stuck living paycheck to paycheck. Number 1 will be the I deserve it thinking.